Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this Invictus Racing League, the F3 League. I'm your host with the most mouth. Tonight we're at the glorious race of Canada. And I'll tell you what, I can't wait for it because this track I absolutely love. I don't know what it is, the Montreal track, I just absolutely loved it. I don't know what it is, I just absolutely loved it and I can't stop repeating it. It's called the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve on that one. Circuit length is a 2.710 miles with a 4.361 kilometres. We will have a 35 lap race tonight. 35 laps of the Canadian Grand Prix. And like I said, it's got 14 turns tonight, 14 turns. You got the Virage Senna on after the first corner into the second one, and then you got coming up to a few tricky corners there. But the first sector just before that is the Pont de la Concorde. I don't know if I pronounced it right, but that's before that. That's just the turn 6, and then you got the first lot of the DRS straight on that one on turn 7 between 7 and 8. It's the fast right left on turns 8 and 9. And then they're coming up to the hairpin, which is the N Pingle. The Hen P. Is that saying Hen Pingle? I can't say it. N Pingle. E Pingle, whatever you call it. I don't know why I said N Pingle. No idea why I said that. And then you got turn 11 and then a slightly turn corner of turn 12 going to Detroit Ducasse Casino, when you come to the unlucky turn, which is turn 13. And by that turn 14, you know what it is. It's the Wall of Champions. The guys are going to make themselves prepped up and do not hit that, because so many champions in the real F1, like Michael Schumacher, I think Damien Hill, or in Tom's case, aka Ted Roy's case, is Damien Hill on that one. But we'll have to wait and see how it goes tonight. But that's, as you can see, that's the part where we're just seeing just. But this is the first corner, coming up to the second one as well. They need to get a good exit of that one. And this is the part where it says turn 6, coming up to turn 7. Yeah, this is the World Champions, as you see at the screenshot at the back. So hopefully we're waiting for some good battles going on. We've got a new driver tonight, I believe. Yes, Coleman. Coleman, I know him from another league, but I know he can be a very good driver. So it'd be interesting to see what he can do on this track tonight. But we'll give the update of the tables in a minute. If you bear with me a sec, guys. Should I get this? Oh! Rain! It doesn't go away. Doesn't want to come back another day on that one. But that is absolutely shock, and absolutely shock. Rain, and I don't know why I keep saying rain. I hope they listen to the music of wet on that one, but oh, I'd like to know what the weather crew are going to say to us. This is what happened in the actual full-on race at the No Assist League on Monday night. I think it was a dry quali, but it was a full-on wet race. So I could see one of the cars has just come out now. Find out who it is first. I know I could see Mike's car coming out, but I'd like to see who just came out of the pits first. It was Coleman. Coleman on his debut race of the F3 League, joining in the team is Bougie. Don't blame it on the Bougie. But will it be a bougie wonderland? We'll have to wait and see on that one. But Coleman. It sounded like Colatore. Colatore. Coleman. I don't know why I do that. It's just class. But I like to see what he can do on his debut race. So what I normally do, if you're joining me, guys, what I normally do is I like to see what happens here on the race itself. And I always do it from the start. Whoever comes out first will be the one to watch and look at it from his point of view. And we'll have to look at it from his from his drive, well, the TV camera's point of view, from the car itself, he's trying to be very, very delicate and try not to hit the wall of champions, and he does it with ease on that one. So this is the proper lap in now. But it'll be very interesting still. Try and be absolutely delicate around the first corner here, and then coming up to the second corner now. The vintage or the Village Senna is what I say. And coming up to turn 3. This is the part where they need to be very careful here. That you could get corner cuts left, right, and centre here. Oh, he hit the wall there. Hopefully there won't be any silly bang moments here. Still watching kilometre 23.6. That's a good time, to be fair, on the wets. Hopefully that doesn't invalidate his lap there. He's trying to control his car. The car looks like he's really trying to hold on there, but Coleman doing everything he can. Quite a few drivers already out in this wet condition so far. Coming up to turn 8, 9 now. This is the crucial one now. Coming up to the hairpin of turn 10. They have to brake really earlier than normal before. Trying to be very, very delicate. I hate it when you just got past the braking point of where you need to do from the wet situations. We've got yellow flag set to 1 now. Yellow flag set to 1. Passing turn 11 and 12. Coming up to the unlucky turn of 13. Try and get through to the chicane part here. And he's done a brilliant... This looks like could be a brilliant lap here. Yellow flag set to 1 still. His time will be a 1:21.6. A 1:21.6. Who's next? Who's next? There was Mike... I'm going to watch Brennan's actually. Brennan's, what has he done? Block said Coleman. Coleman's doing his debut race, but it'll be interesting to see what happens here. D-Boy Dan's done 1:23.6. Mike's done a 1:22.9. So it'll be interesting stuff here. Brennan's has done a 1:21.8. That's a good time. Briggs has done a 1:22.6. Try to see. F1 Rich has done a 1:23.4. Ferocity same. Oh, brilliant! One of the blue hop from the Midlands of the Willow. Try and beat Ferocity the other side of the Blues. The Willow, I'm sure he doesn't. I know he's not a football fan from what I've been told, but I'm sure he's going to be on the Villa side. And Dan, he's a blue nose. So I have to try and say that the Willow slightly ahead of the Brummie battle here. The second city derby, as what we say in football terms, but the second city derby in the F1 terms on this one. Captain Stiff did a 1:22.8. Nigel Gash did a 1:23.1. Stephen did a 1:24.5. Steele has done a 1:26.6. And Snoop Dogg Markey, I'm going to watch it from his point of view now. Actually, no. I'm going to watch Bougie. Bougie, what can he do? He's done a 50.2. He's done a 50.2. I'm just trying to get the tables up as quickly as possible, so I can see what happens here. I do apologise if you hear any background noise. Hopefully that doesn't compromise too much. We're coming up to the 12 minutes 35 left. 12 minutes 35 left. It'd be interesting stuff here. What can Bougie do? Oh, he's teasing us. I'm going to have to blame him on that one. Oh, brilliant! What a lap from the Willow. A 20.9. He's improved his time. Yellow flag set us 1 and 2. D-Boy Dan has crashed. D-Boy Dan has crashed. Or retired, sorry. I don't know which one or either. Nigel Gash is going to try and do his lapping again. Ferocious Dan has retired. Something must happen. Now Ferocious Dan has he must have done another crash. D-Boy Dan and Ferocious Dan have crashed out of the qualifying as far as I could see there. Stephen did his quick time of 1:23.9. Still in his 26, but it's still not good enough on that one. He needs to improve quickly. Well, everyone's in like the 20s and 21s. Briggsy, but not that Geeksy, to try and do everything he can. Might be a good lap here. A 21.9, that's a good lap to be fair. A 1:21.9 on the wet tyres, as what we see here. Captain Stiff 6/10 quicker. He's 6/10 quicker, so he might get into the 121.6s. Same with Coleman. Same with Coleman. To see what he could do if he B's and Q's it now. I'm just trying to get the table up. But like I said, I'll give you a bit of an update on the table side point of view. But yeah, Captain Stiff trying to do everything he can. This could be a good lap. This could be a good lap. Oh, 21.3. That's a cracking lap from him. Brilliant stuff. A 21.3. Second place. Nigel Gash has improved his time. 122.2. Yellow flag sector 2 now. Yellow flag sector 2. Something must have happened. I don't know if F1 Richard's just laying one of the... I think it may be the Haas car. Is he? Maybe the Willow. Maybe not. They're all between 120s and 123. 3 seconds apart between first and 12th. 6 seconds if you include Steele's time as well. But F1 Richard's doing everything he can. I think he's going back into the pits. Yellow flag sector 2 again. I think, yeah, Nigel Gash is just letting one of the drivers through. Coleman, 9 minutes 40 left of the qualifying of the Invictus Racing League, F3 League. Oh, he's improved it again. Slightly, Willow has improved his time. 3 times now he's improved his time. A 120.9. That's a good time, to be fair. A 120.9. So he's meaning business on the wet tyres here. I don't know if some people requested the wet on the Canada track, but for the people who have not practiced, this is going to be absolutely torture on that one. But hopefully that won't happen too much on that one. But I'm still watching Coleman doing his second lot of lapping. Well, second lot of his tyre wear situation of here. But he must have made a mistake somewhere. He won't improve his time. 6/10 slower. So, Captain Stiff. Yellow flag set to 1. Oh, Stevens retired. Notorious. I haven't seen him much all season. He's been absolutely struggling this season. The former F2 champion of many seasons ago. So, but yeah, I wanted him to improve on that one. But like I said, while I'm watching Notorious doing his lapping now, the driver standings, as we see, Ferocious has won 2 wins on the bounce. 2 wins on the bounce, which has moved him to first with 43 points. Captain Stiff, who's in second on the qualifying, but he's also second in the Drivers' Championship. He's in second with 38. Don't blame it on the Bougie, who hasn't done a lapping. Oh, brilliant! Brilliant lap! As I was saying about Captain Stiff, he ignored what I was saying about second place. He's after the first. Notorious might do a good lap here. Might do 22s. 22.2. 7th, that's not a bad time to be fair. But still needs to improve quickly. One of the Toro Rosters just got out. Ooh, I think that could be Briggsy. Yeah, that could be Briggsy. But where did that lap come from? Coleman's 2/10. I don't know if that was 2/10 quicker. But yeah, he's done a cracking time, to be fair. Something must happen there. Brennos is not doing his lapping. Notorious is trying to get back in. F1 Richard, the old man, trying to do everything he can to try and improve his life. He won't improve his time. He might try to do it again on the second one. But I'll still watch it from his point of view to see what it can do. Well, actually, yellow flag set to 3. I'm going to see if the old god... Oh, I thought he was going to go in and do a proper lapping of the old veteran of Tedra. F1 Richard doing everything he can to try and close in on the top leaders here at the moment. He's 1.5 seconds behind the leader of Captain Stiff at the moment here. But anything could happen. Anything could happen tonight. We've got 6 minutes and 25 seconds left of the qualifying. The rain's still being heavy. I've not been told otherwise. I've not been told anything otherwise. Still watching F1 Richard doing his lapping. It's done a 24.3, but that's still the first sector time. on that one. But it'll be interesting stuff here. 6 minutes left of the qualifying at the Montreal track of Canada. So yeah, F1 Richard going through passing turn 12. He's going to try and get into the turn 30. He's got a car ahead of him at the moment here, but he's going back into the pits. One of the Renault boys here. I think that might be Bougie. Bougie, he's moved on to third. What a move! Brilliant stuff. Oh, F1 Richard. Oh, he's moved 2 tenths quicker. 2 tenths quicker. Briggsy, but not that Giggsy. He's 1.1 seconds behind the leader. Mike's just moved up to 9th with a 1:22.2. Unless I'm mistaken from that corner, it looked like the rain was slowly not as heavy, but it's still heavy as much on that one. But Briggsy still doing everything he can on this lap. So what can Briggsy do? Briggsy's on the chicane. Oh, he's teasing us. He's absolutely teasing us. Every time I watch, they're just teasing us. F1 Richard's going to do another lap in now. He's a tenth quicker, so he might get into the 21s if it stays like this. If it stays like this. Mike, I haven't seen much of Mike, so I'm going to try and see if he can try and improve his time. He's about a tenth quicker. He's 2 tenths slower on the second sector, but he's still trying to do everything he can. 4 minutes 30 left of the qualifying left. Going up to turn 11 now, turn 12. He needs to try and pull off a magnificent third sector time to stand any chance of trying to improve his time. But yeah, like I said, Captain Steve doing a fantastic job of getting first. The Willow, one of the blue half of the Midlands part. Willow in second, Bougie and 22.1. It's a tenth quicker. He pulled off a good lap on the third sector time, considering he was 2 tenths slower, so he might do it another lap before he gets in. F1 Richard, 22s, still. Will Tedrod do his lap in? Someone's just moved up. I think that might be Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg Mark, he's done a 21.3. That is a brilliant time, to be fair, and splitting the Renault boys here. He's having a Renault sandwich here later on. It's like the banana, that one, banana split. There we go, the banana splits for the Bougie and Coleman. But yeah, it's a good qualifying session for Coleman on his debut race tonight. Just trying to see if there's anyone else. F1 Richards trying to improve his time. Brennan's is doing his lap. Snoop Dogg is still trying to improve his time. Yellow flag set to 2. Yellow flag set to 2. Gonna watch Tom's time now. Will it be the Tom time? We'll have to wait and see. Oh, he's trying to be absolutely delicate there, but he's got Mike ahead. Hopefully that doesn't compromise too much of his time. Mike's not improved his time. Oh, it's still a 23.3. I think he's going to keep going. 2 minutes 30 left. 2 minutes 30 left of the qualifying. Sector 2. Yellow flags on Sector 2. Yellow flag Sector 2. This is absolutely insane stuff here. Oh, brilliant! There's no wind in the Willows here, but what a lap! What a lap from the Willow! Brilliant stuff, 4 tenths quicker. I'm going to watch it from Captain Stiff's point of view. That's not what I wanted on the timer. 1 minute 50 left. 1 minute 50 left of the qualifying. I want to see if Captain Stiff will try and improve his time. So here we go, 1 minute 38 left. 1 minute 38 left. Here we go. Can Captain Stiff try and improve his time? Needs something. He needs to try and stop the Willow getting a pole here. Broshistan, if you just joined, ladies and gentlemen, Broshistan, D-Boy Dan and O'Stephen have left the session. Well, not left, sorry. They have had an earlier DNFs, shall we say. Captain Stiff will have to try and do another lap in. Nigel Gash has retired from the session. So 1 minute left. 1 minute left of the qualifying. Oh, this is absolutely belter. Mike's just letting one of the drivers through, which I don't blame him on that one, which I think it could be the Willow. Here we go. 40 seconds left now. Here we go. Captain Stiff has retired. Oh! Captain Stiff has retired. But you know what's coming, guys. You know what's coming. I'll do the countdown. Bit of a delay. Time is up. That was a rubbish delay of the countdown. I do apologise, but that was just absolutely... I will get that spot on next time on that one. But Willow's still holding over 120.4. Coleman's done a 120.5. Oh, the Willow's just improved his time with a 120.1. Can the Coleman on his debut race tonight of the Invictus Racing League F3 League, will he try and improve? I don't think he can. Oh, a 20.4, a 120.4. Where's Bougie? Bougie's the closest one. He will have to slow down. Well, apparently he's 5 seconds behind on that one. Is he going to try and improve? No, he won't improve his time. Bougie. Oh, where's Mike? Mike's still doing his lapping. And I think he's run out of fuel. I think he has run out of fuel. So he's slowly going to walk back. But what qualifying, to be fair. Yellow flag set to 3, which is Mike's car, as we've just seen now. Slowly trickling back into the pits. While we're waiting for that, Block said Prix is still in the pit. Oh yeah, he's finished now. So we're just waiting for Mike to get back into the pits, and we will call the qualifying as in a halt. But well done to the Willow, getting pole, and he tried to improve it by 0.3 again. So this should be a fantastic stuff there. And the two Renault boys done a brilliant job. Coleman on his debut qualifying, getting second place. Well done to him. That's a brilliant time in the wet tyre as well. It shows that he's meaning business on his debut race. So I don't blame him on that. That's why it works well with the Bougie Man. Bougie Man. Not the Boogie Man, but the Bougie Man. But here we go. Here are your short qualifying for the Canadian Grand Prix for the Invictus Racing League F3 League. You got the Wind in the Willow in first. You got Toryman in second. Bougie, don't blame him, in third. Captain Stiff in fourth. Snoop Dogg in fifth. F1 Richard in sixth. Brennons is in seventh. Brixie in eighth. Mike in ninth. Nigel Gash in 10th. Notorious 11th. Ferocious Dan 12th. Tedrow 13th. D-Boy down 14th. Oh, Stephen 15th. Steele 16th. And White Eagle's the only one who's not done a lap in 17th place. So it's from what I look at here, there's a dry race from what I can see there. So interesting stuff here. Absolutely insane stuff. Insane in the membrane on that one. Still trying to see if there's any other action going on. But yeah, I'm going to have to get some drinks now because my throat will be absolutely killing after this race. But yeah, it should be an interesting mark here. But looking at it from this point of view, I think the Willow did a fantastic time. Can he do the fastest lap and the race win all in one go to make it the what do you call it, the crown, I would say, for the race on that one. So Bougie and Snoop Dogg have started early first. I don't know who started it first, but as far as I know, them two, everyone's going to have to be ready now. They're all going to be set and ready to go. But yeah, looking at it now, I can't wait for this battle here. The two Renault boys, what are they going to do? We're going to have the formation up, and then we're about to kick off for the racing itself. So yeah, I'm just going to get the details up. What I normally do as well is I always look at the bottom half to see what strategy they're going to do first, because obviously the guys, we've seen what the top 10 have done on that one. Well, actually, sorry, because this race was done in the qualifying in the wets, they can have a free choice of tyres from every driver, and it's a mixture of ultras and super softs between themselves. That is quite interesting, especially when you've got like teammates going on thinking, what do you do on here? But could be interesting stuff here. Like I said, the McLaren boys, the McLaren boys are trying everything they can to try and defend that the Constructors' Championship. To be fair, they're only 4 points ahead of the Williams, but the two McLaren and Williams are far ahead from the rest of the crew. Oh, Coleman just could have been nasty stuff there, but try to be delicate here. They all try and warm up their tyres at the Montreal track. Send us your thoughts, guys. What do you think? Do you think there'll be a shock? Do you think there'll be a few more try and do everything they can? Will the Willow try and win and get the fastest lap to make it the crown, as I said earlier? Or do you think Coleman on his debut race would win? Or do you think there'll be another shock where, like I said, one of the drivers before, where they started from the back and nearly won there? It's just insane stuff. Two cars are merged together as one, so all the cars are all set and ready to go. They're all going to be pumped up for this F1 race tonight. Can you wait? I can't wait. This is going to be an entertaining race tonight, and I can't wait for it. Oh yes, need that before we start. We got 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and we are go. That was a bit of a pushback there, and then it's just absolutely insane. Oh, it's trying to check what's happening there. Oh, that could have been nasty stuff. What's happened there between the Toro Rosso and the Ferrari there, Brixie and Mike? What happened there? Oh my God, we could have a 3 at that corner. The two Red Bulls side by side. Oh my God, that could have been a nasty stuff here. Captain Stiff drops down to 5th. Snoop Dogg, no, Captain Stiff moves up to 4th. Snoop Dogg drops down to 5th. This is going to be an absolutely belter of a race here. Oh, brilliant stuff. Snoop Dogg's trying to catch up to them. Looking at it from this point of view here. Oh, brilliant. 2 in a bed. What a move. Oh, one of the McLarens of F1 Richard trying joining the party there. Oh my God. This could be a chance now. This could be an absolute belter. Where's Coleman? Coleman tries to get up ahead of the Willow, but where's Captain Steve? Captain Steve moves on. 2 in a bed. At the chicane, there's two in a beds. Brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant. But Brixie, but not that Geeksy. F1 Richard just goes ahead of Brixie. What a move. Brennan's moves up to 11th. Brilliant stuff. Brixie just still. Oh, that was a bit nasty there, but that could have been worse. But side by side. Oh, Brixie was side by side with Mike at the corner there. Again. Oh my God, Ferocious Dan and Nitro Gas, what a move! Oh, what a move from Ferocious Dan, the Drivers' Championship leader at the moment here. What a move! Brilliant stuff! Absolutely brilliant! You can't beat it if you're being queued. Oh, what a move from Froshistan. Absolutely insane stuff. Oh, D-Boy Dan just nearly touched the back of White Eagle. White Eagle, who started at the back, moves up to 13, so that's a good move. Oh, Froshistan right at the back. Willow's done at 112.8, the fastest lap of the race. So, the starter lap. Oh, Froshistan goes side by side with Tej. The old veterans just uses lots of years of experience to hold on for those corners there. And he does it with ease, but Froshistan wants to pounce as quickly as possible. Snoop Dogg moves up to 4th. Oh! Brilliant move! Absolutely brilliant move from Snoop Dogg Marquis. Brilliant move there. D-Boy Dan. D-Boy Dan, try to go side, try to get closer. Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg. I say it 3 times because that is a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here. D-Boy Dan, yeah, sorry about that. D-Boy Dan trying to close in on White Eagle for 13th place, respectively. Try to see if there's any other battles going on. Captain Stiff goes side, try and get a 2 in a bed against Snoop Dogg, who's got at least a 3-second time penalty on this race so far. There's some more battles you can see at the background there. Tej trying to close in on Mike, but as you can see, there's some more battles here. But still, watching Snoop. Snoop! Oh, it's going to be nasty stuff there. White Eagle moves up. D-Boy Dan drops down. No. Yes, D-Boy Dan drops down to 16th place. Something must have happened. Something must have happened on that penultimate caller. A caller? Snoop Dogg trying to close in on Captain Stiff. Collar Man side by side to take the lead. He's going to have to let... Yeah, fair play. Fair play to Collar Man. He had to let Willow through. He didn't want to get collided with the Willow, which is understandable on that corner. But he did a fair play on that one. He brought it back into the play. Sorry, brought Willow back into the first place. Respect the positions on that one. So, Collar Man. Collar Touring Man. Here we go. What can he do? What can he do? Side. Oh, that could have been nasty at the chicane. Part 2 in a bed. And they're still going. They're still going. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff on the top 2. Collarman's really trying to close in on the Willow for first. Respectful drivers here. Respect. In Allergy's case, it's stepper. Collarman. As I said earlier, as I said to Snoop Dogg, he's got 3 times because he's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here. This is a good ding-dong battle from Mike's point of view. Mike, the defender, the Savidi. Oh, Tej just had a whack. Collarman moves up to first. Oh, what's happened there? There was a little bit of it looked like there was a bit of contact between himself and Willow, unless Willow completely lost the corner there. But still, oh my God, we might have a 5-car battle soon. We've got a 3-car battle at the moment, but we might have a 5-car battle. I am trying to get everyone in. I do apologise, guys. I'll try my hardest to give you all TV time on that one, with the sponsors on that one. So, what can the Willows... Looks at the Collarman's pulling away slowly, as quickly as possible, but the Willow trying to do everything he can. Captain Stitch got the fastest lap of 112.8. A 4-car battle now joining. This is quite interesting stuff regarding the tyre wear situations here, because what happens is with the Super Softs are bougie. I'm going to blame on you, mate. If you keep on getting penalties, that's your first lot of 3 seconds of penalties. Ferocious's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here. Like I said, F1 Richards, there'll be one lot of train from the top end, and then we've got one from F1 Richard downwards to see if there's any more battles going on. D-Boy down pits. First driver to pit in. So here we go. What can What can the Willow do? Try and get onto the collar man. But like I said, as you can see, Captain Stiff really at the back of the Bougie. Look, a boogie wonderland. But yeah, try to see what the Willow. Try and do everything he can. The Captain Stiff. The Captain Stiff. If I have a Captain Morgan's after this, if he can try and get a perfect move here. He's trying to wait for that defining moment here. He'll probably have to do it throughout the DRS straights at some point. He's going to have to do it through the DRS straights. Brixie. Oh, that could have been nasty stuff there. But I'll tell you what, fair play to Brixie. I know Stephen. But tell you what, Captain Stiff, try and close in on Bougie. Oh, there was a bit of debris there. There was a little bit of debris. I don't think that'll be a lot. Won't be a lot, but hopefully that doesn't compromise too much from Captain Stiff's point of view. But however, he's going to have to watch out for Snoop Dogg Marky. But like I said, Collarman and Bougie have got a massive advantage. I think Bougie has had another penalty before D-Boy Dance just appeared as well. So D-Boy Dance got a 3-second penalty. I'm sure Bougie's got another penalty there. So that's 2 lots of warnings there for, well, 2 lots of penalties. Collarman's still the fastest off with 1:12.7. Snoop Dogg tries to have a look at a glance there between himself and Captain Stiff. But this is absolutely insane stuff. Bougie, he's going to have to watch out. But Snoop Dogg! Oh, I thought he was going to have a go there. But still watching it from their point of view here. Still watching it from this point of view. Oh, yes. My throat needs to be absolutely spot on. I'm trying to do the commentary, but I need some drinks all the time to try and get my mouth, you know, better. But yeah, Snoop Dogg, try to close in, but Captain Stiff sort of had a chance there. But watching it from this point of view here, Captain Stiff is on a Brixie. Brixie's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. Here we go. What can Captain Stiff do? Captain Stiff will have the chance to try and close in on Bougie. Bougie staying on the racing line. Captain Stiff has to go on the outside and he makes the move perfect. Perfect among go on that one. Willow's done a 1:12.6. That's a good time to be fair. But Snoop, what a move. Oh, that, I know it. Steve, just hold on there. I think Bougie just lost his car on the first corner, which is understandable. I was worried, pretty much worried. Oh, Snoop! Oh, from the way he was going full pelt to that corner there, I thought he was going to go for the bonsai moment there. But I'll tell you what, brilliant stuff from these guys. We've got quite a few battles going on. We've got Collarman and the Willow. We've got the 3-car battle here, which we're watching now. But Snoop Dogg and Bougie. White Eagle's retired. White Eagle has retired from the session. He must have crashed somewhere, or is actually DNF, like retired from the track. It depends if there's a safety car coming out as well. Yellow flag sectors 2 and 3. So still watch. White Eagle has left the session. I think I've done it from that point of view there. Be interesting stuff here, but Mike's closing in on F1 Richard. Try and get the bonsai. Ooh, a little bit of contact there, but F1 Richard just holding on for 6th. The Slovenian legend, I always call him now. He's trying to do everything he can to try and close in, and he's doing it with ease on that one. But Snoop Dogg, Bougie and Captain Stiff, this is coming to a fantastic race tonight, to be fair. A really fantastic race. The Willow has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I don't think the Collarman, unless I'm mistaken, Collarman has not got a penalty. Notorious has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, but Snoop Dogg moves up. Bougie drops down. It doesn't look like he's got any damage on his wings. So Silly Bang, oh, he's going to be happy with him after the race if he keeps the wings off the walls on that one. But here we go, Bougie. Will it be a Boogie Wonderland for 4th? Oh no! That we'll need to have a look at. That we'll need to have a look at from Bougie's point of view and from Snoop Dogg's point of view. Briggs has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So yeah, Ferocious doing everything he can to try and close in on Tej on there, but Mike's the only one that's close at the moment, yeah. But Tej is trying to close in, the old guard veteran on that one. Mike try to do everything he can, try to be close onto F1 Richard, the old man there. But here we go, Mike doing everything he can. Like I say, you can see there's a 3-car battle at the back of this battle here. Still watching Mike's point of view. Mike doing everything he can. This will be a good run out if he can get a bare exit here. Probably. The Willow. Steele's moved up to 12th. Passing Notorious, but Mike going on the inside. Oh, that could have been nasty stuff there. But he's hold on. He's definitely hold on. But Ferocious Dan goes side by side with Tej. Oh, absolutely brilliant move. But Tej, the old god, still holding on. And Bougie wants to join the party here. They're still going by side. Oh, that could have been nasty. They're still holding on. They're still watching it from Bougie's point of view here. The Ultra Softs are going to be absolutely killing now. The Super Softs should be just over. Oh, that could have been nasty stuff there. Still holding on. Nitrogas wants to join in the party, and he could have a chance of getting past Bougie. Oh my god. Oh my god. This could be the 2 Red Bulls are trying to pounce on Bougie on 9th. Will there be any good moves here? Brenno's just having a quick glance, seeing what his teammate is doing, but still watching it from this point of view. Ferocious Dan. I'm going to watch it from Tej's point of view. Ferocious Dan trying to do everything he can. Like I said, 2-car battle here, which is seen now. We've got a 4 or 5-car battle now. Oh, who's that? I think Tej is going wide there. Is his tyres going? No, it looks like his tyres are absolutely fine at the moment, but their tyre wear must be absolutely insane stuff here. But yeah, this Ferocious needs to try and get past Tej as quickly as possible, but Bougie wants to try and join. And he moves up. What a move! Brilliant move from Bougie. But Nitrogas wants to join in the party. I've gained into Ferocious Dan. Ferocious Dan doing everything he can. Oh, a little bit of the wall there. Oh my god, we've got a 5-car. 5-car battle. Some of the drivers are in the pits, as I was just saying. Willow, Captain Stiff, they've gone to the pits. The guys on the Ultra Softs, they're still going. They're still going. So they're saying their tyre wear's not going to go just yet. But I think they're trying to do the undercut moment here. Oh, who's that? The Haas? Willow, just coming out of the pits. The Willow and Dan. Oh, that could be brilliant. Oh my god. Oh my god, what a move! The 2 Brummies side by side then just. And the Willow moves up to 7th on the fresher tyre. Bougie tries to get ahead of Tej in 5th place. Mike in fourth. Mike into the third. And what a move! Oh my god, we've got a 5-car battle here. I want to watch this. The 5-car battle here. I want to watch what F1 Richard's going to do, but I want to see what happens in this 5-car battle. Oh, Boogie's going to... Oh, Tej. Teasing us. Oh, Boogie's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here. Oh my god, the ferocious down. The blue offs. What are they going to do? I thought they were going to go for the bonsai moment there, but absolutely insane stuff here. Oh my god. Lap 15 of 35 of the Invictus Racing League. F3 League. Brilliant stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely brilliant stuff. The Willow trying to close in on Bougie. The Willow's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. Willow trying to do everything he can. Try and close in. And as you can see there. Oh, that could have been nasty stuff there. I know I keep saying it because it's like close calls, close ones. But the Red Bull and the Ferocious Dan, as you just seen, Nitro and Ferocious Dan trying to close in. Oh my god. The Willow will have to do another stop, so he'll go for the Hypersofts at the end of the race. Last move! Last move! They try to not give enough, but F1 Richard goes into the pits. Like I said, this is a car bougie train now. Forget the groovy train, you got the bougie train on that one. Ooh. Insane in the membrane. But yeah, we got a couple of car battles here. Brent Olsen against his teammate of Nitrogas for 6th place. Brent Olsen's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here. The Willow trying to close in on Bougie for 4th. Nitrogas moves up to 6th. I think that's team orders there. Team orders from the Red Bull crew. Bougie's really struggling on the super softs. Oh! Bougie's trying to defend everything he can. Notorious has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here. Willow trying to do everything he can. He's going on the outside. Bougie. Just. Oh, brilliant move. Brilliant move. You need that, but Bougie will need to try and catch up to him quickly before it gets any worse on that one. But the Supersoft should last up to like 20 laps. Tej has gone for the Hypersoft tyres. I don't know if that's a mistake from the Williams crew. That could be a mistake, unless he's going a different strategy to the one that his teammates on. Captain Stiff, who's on the ultra soft tyres at the moment, so they don't want to like try and close in together on that one, which is kind of understandable at the moment here. The only battle we've got at the moment is. The closest battle is the 2 Red Bulls. Boy. Oh, Ferocious Dan. Ferocious Dan, what's happened to him? Ferocious Dan, as I said, he's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. What actually has happened to him? He's pitted, but... But here we go, Ferocious Dan trying to get on Briggsy. The draw. Oh! It could have been close calls there. It was a definite close call. But Notorious trying to close in on D-Boy Dan. D-Boy Dan trying to do everything he can to try and get rid of that slipstream. But where's Captain Stiff? Captain Stiff is on. They try and close in on Steel. Bougie's got another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I think that's his third or fourth. This track, I will say this now, the Canada track, we're past the halfway marker now. Oh, Captain Stiff really wants to try and get past Steel as quickly as possible, and he has. What a move! Brilliant move from Captain Stiff, and he needs to do it as quickly as possible here. Brilliant stuff. But Tedward is Captain Stiff's teammate trying to close in on Steel. Yellow flag sector 2. Yellow flag sector 2. Like I said, I don't know if Hypersofts. Here we go. Tej on the Hypersoft tyre. Steel on 17 laps of the Supersofts. To be fair, as you can see from the telemetry, Tej's fuel is really low, so he won't finish the rest of the race if it stays like this. F1 Richard moves up. Oh, brilliant move! Last ditch move there, but what a move! Nigel, oh my god! What has happened to Nitro? Has he lost a bit of his front? Yeah, he's lost a bit of his front wing. Something must have happened between. Well, the one that was near to Nitro was Brennan, so I might be wrong. Coleman, he's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He will hold on for there, but Nitro would have to go back into the pits to try and get a new, fresh. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for the ultras to the end of the race. There's quite a few drivers who are on the one-stop strategy into the 2 stops as well. But this track, I absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved this track. Except for the Wall of Champions. Just absolutely insane stuff. But Nitro would have to pit. And I think he does. Yeah, he does, to be fair. While everyone else is all pitted now. 1st, 2nd, 4th, 5th. 8th, 11th. I'm not going to say 12th or 13th because Nitro is pitting for his first and only stop. Dubudan and Notorious have already done 2 stops already, so they're going to go all the way now to the end, try and improve their times as quickly as possible. But the only closest battle we've got at the moment is Mike and Steel. So Mike and Steel, Steel and Mike. It's like Steel the Mike. It's like Steal the Thunder, but steal the mic. But what can Mike do? The Slovenian legend. Can he try and... The top 2 have pitted. The top 2 have pitted. They've got to go for the ultras. They've got no choice. They've got to go for the ultras. Oh my god. Would Mike... This could be a close call here between 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Bougie pits as well. Mike... Oh... He thought that Steel was going in, but I'd like to see where some of the drivers who have pitted. Snoop Dogg, just go ahead. As I said, Snoop Dogg has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here. He did not want that at all. He did not want that at all. Brennan's. Oh, Brennan's! Brennan's has lost it on one of the corners there. I think that's turn 6 to turn 7. So his tyre wear must be absolutely killing now. He will have to pit. Same with O'Stephen, they would have to pit soon. Bougie trying to close in on F1 Richard for 8th place. But like I said, Fresh down, move up to 11th on the Hypersoft. Oh, Bougie and F1 Richard try and get there as quickly as possible. But here we go. Some of the drivers are a little bit spread out now, so hopefully they'll try and bounce back as quickly as possible. But like I said, if it starts like this for some of the drivers here, Brennan's has pitted, which I'm not surprised. Notorious has got another penalty. They need to be careful around this track. Boogie's trying everything he can to try and get past F1 Richard. He's got another set of DRS straight now. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, no. Oh, Bougie trying to close in on F1 Richard for 7th place. Closest battle we've got so far. Prix trying to close in on Steel for 12th place. Nitro Gash is still the fastest lap of the race with a 1:11.4. So well done to him. Fantastic drive. Fantastic fastest lap there, mate. Oh, F1 Richard just slightly touched the wall, and because of that, Bougie might have a chance here trying to outside. What a move! Notorious has got another penalty. I think that's his... I can't remember if that's his third or fourth. If it's his fourth, he'll need to stop. Because look at what happened to Lotzak last night in the Performance League 1. He was on the edge of his seat. Oh! Snoop Dogg has just got the fastest lap. 111.3. Brendan Owens moves up to 9th. Oh, Stephen needs to pit. But Ferocious Down wants to try and get some decent points in. And he might do if Oh, Stephen gets into the pits. Yeah. Captain Stiff's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here. He did not want that at all. He did not want that at all. Coleman. Oh! Brilliant move! What a move! Brilliant stuff from Nicola Torre, man. Brilliant stuff. On his debut race for the F3 League. Brilliant stuff. The Willow blue flags for, which I believe it could be Nurchagash or O'Stephen. I'm guessing it's O'Stephen. I'm guessing it's not Notorious. Yeah, it's Notorious. Yellow flag set to 1. Obviously, Notorious had to let the drivers through. Brixie, but not that Gigsy. Try to close in. Tedwell pits. Unless he's going to do another set of the Hypersofts. No, he's going for the... Yes, he's going for the Hypersofts. I don't know if that was a mistake from the pit crew to pit for the Hypersofts for Tej, or unless that was a proper strategy for him. But he will get out, drop down. I think he's just got out quickly. D-Boy Dan has got a 5-second stop-go penalty, and he's retired from the session. He's absolutely retired from the session. He's left the session already. So we had 17 drivers started. We've got 15 remaining of the Invictus Racing League F3 League. If you just joined us, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you all. Coleman on his debut race for the Invictus Racing League F3 League. I think he had second or third, one of at least the top 3 finish of the qualifying, and now he's leading in his first ever race. So that's a great race for him at the moment. Willow is going on the Hypersofts, which I predicted earlier in the race, where I said he would have to go for the Hypersofts and go gun-ho to try and catch up to the guys here. I think the pit entry, or the pit stuff, the time is probably about 25 seconds, 20 to 25 seconds. Not as long as Silverstone though, as where we will be next week, and I can't wait for it, to be fair. So Steele, Bougie has got another penalty. Tej has got a penalty now. Both of them had the 3 seconds worth of penalties. 3 seconds worth penalties for multiple warnings here. But Tej really trying to close in on Brennan's on the quicker tyre at the moment here. But Brennan's on the fresher Ultrasofts. Oh, Tej just done enough. But Brennan's will try and bounce back here. Will there be a bounce back ability here? We'll have to wait and see. Freshton pitted again. The Drivers' Championship leader. Oh, that could be nasty stuff there. But yellow flag set to 3. Not sure where that's come from. Nitric gas just dropped down to 14th, so that must be where the yellow flags has come from. Hopefully, he'll try and bounce back as quickly as possible here. Willow tried closing on Captain Steve for 3rd, so he wants to try and get that podium stuff tonight. SRB has got the mic tonight on that one. Last time he was in the podium, he forgot. Well, he didn't realise that you need to have the mic to be in the podium stuff. So, wait and see what happens here. But Tej tried to close in. Nitric Gas is retired from the session. Yellow flag set to 3. Nigel has just left the session. The Willow tried closing on Captain Steve for side by side. And he moves up to third. Brilliant move. Absolutely brilliant. Brent on stage. Snoop Dogg has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. First Zone tried closing on Stephen for 12. But Tej. Oh! But Tej want to try and pounce now. I'm trying to close in on F1 Richard now. And he might have a chance here. Oh no! No! Oh no! Has that damaged Captain Stiff's wing? Oh my god! No, it hasn't. He's still racing. At the minute here. I'm speechless at the minute because I'm not sure what's going on. I thought there was going to be a massive crash. Oh! Tom's trying to go for the outside. F1 Richard's holding on. At this moment in time, the Williams would have the advantage of the Constructors' Championship. After tonight's race, if it stays like this. But Tom, side by side with the Red Bull and Captain Stiff. Brennan's has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, but F1 Richard needs to hold on for 6 and wants to try and get some decent points in for the McLaren boys, and he won't do it. F1 Richard will be a sitting duck here, but there's a 4-car battle here. 4 cars. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Boy. Oh, like I said, I'm still speechless because I was surprised. Oh, a 3. Oh, dude. Oh, a little bit of contact between Captain Steve and F1 Richard. F1 Richard and no space that much because of Brennan's on the side of him. That was the 3 in one corner. And I was waiting for that for ages, but Captain Steve wants to try and pounce on F1 Richard. Oh no, absolutely insane stuff here. Frantic scenes here on the Canadian Grand Prix. Absolutely insane stuff here. But like I said, Coleman doing a brilliant job of holding on for first. Snoop Dogg has got second place. Willow is in third. I would watch out for Snoop Dogg if the way that he's going at the moment here, because it could be, he could do well here if he can keep getting podiums and stuff. But like I said, he has had 2 DNFs throughout. Yeah, he's had 2 DNFs, one no points, and a third, I think. Yes, a third. So Brent Owens is in a Williams sandwich here. He doesn't want to do that. He wants to try and get out quickly, but Brent Owens. Oh, Captain Stiff is just having a quick glance here to say, well, I'm here, sunshine. What are you going to do? Tej is like, what he does, he tries to hold the car, but Brent Owens does not want to join that fun. Oh, contact! Oh, no! Ah. Oh! What happened between Steele and Brennan's? A virtual safety car. First I saw Brennan's car. A little bit of contact. He tried to get on the inside, touched Tom's car. And because of that, he was trying to get back into there, but Captain Steve was trying to get back into the corner there, but yeah. And then Steele, I think Steele got caught in the crash that Brennan's was in. And also Steele just had a massive crash. So we got a virtual safety car for the last few laps, but it will go in at some time on that one. DRS is now enabled, back up and running. Yellow flag set to 1. We had 17 racing, we've got 12 remaining. 12 remaining. Captain Steve trying to do everything he can, try and close in on Tej, but I don't think he'll try and challenge on Tej, because F1 Richard, this is what I would love to see. But at the moment, Stan would love to join the battle here with his teammate F1 Richard to try and close in on the Williams boys. As things stand, the Williams constructors, they would be in the lead, I think. 5-4, 9 points, 9 points, 9 points for Williams, 74. 325 74. Okay, if it stays like this, it's going to be equal terms. Oh, Captain Stiff. I don't know if that was a quick move to try and get out quickly as possible, but what they do, they try and stop the McLaren boys, try and get some decent points. As things stand, looking at the table again with the points as it stands like this, it will be equal terms on the constructors. So the 2 McLaren boys and the 2 Williams boys would have a chance of trying to get into a decent run in here. But like I said, it's anyone's game with this race. But not only this race, but all the rest of the season as well. Tej trying to close in on his teammate, Captain Steve, for 6th place. The only closest spot we've got. Lap 32-35. 3 laps remaining of the Invictus Race League, F3 League. So, brilliant driving from everyone. Prix, but not that. Geeksy has just done the fastest lap of 1:10.5. So that's a brilliant lap there. Well done, mate. Fantastic stuff. I do apologise, I was trying to get some more drinks. Those Capri Suns. Nice. Yeah, so F1 Richard, closest one. The old man trying to close in on the old guard. Old man versus old guard for the 7th place. F1 Richard is slowly catching up to Tej for 7th place. I don't know if Tej's tyres will be absolutely killing. I think the Hypersofts could only last up to 8 laps. Brand new. But where's Tej's tyres? You can see a little bit of a line, but that could mean anything. It could be like 60-70%. Maybe 80%. Who knows with the Hypersoft tyres. This could be interesting stuff here. This could be a decider of if McLaren can extend the lead, or would Williams be equal with the McLaren. As things stand, obviously there will be penalties come by. Briggs has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Yeah, interesting stuff here, but Tej trying to do everything he can to try and hold on for 7th place. But it could have been absolutely insane stuff. Yellow flag set to 3. Yellow flag set to 3 now. Lap 34-35, the penultimate lap. So, trying to see what happens here. Will F1 Richard try and get past Tej in the last few laps? Got a better exit here. Tej going on the... Still on the racing line, still on the racing line, still on the racing line. F1 Richard's trying to be absolutely delicate not to touch. Oh my god, that could be nasty stuff there. But F1 Richard's trying to go for the inside. He thought better of it on that one, so he's trying to take the absolutely... Oh, will it be a two-in-a-bed moment here again? Will it be a two in a bed moment? Will it be a two in a bed? Not wait and see. But Tej will be a sitting duck here. F1 Richard. Tej already go for the defensive move here already. F1 Richard will be thinking, what do I need to do to get past him as quickly as possible? We're on lap 35 or 35 of the Invictus Racing League F3 League. Where's Coleman? Willow's got a 3-second time penalty. Notorious has got a 3-second time penalty. Coleman, he's on the last few, well, I'll say last few corners. He's on turn 8. Coming up to turn 9 now. Reynolds has left the session. Oh, F1 Richard just got ahead. So this, as things stand, F1 Richard will need to try and catch up to Captain Stiff, who's got at least 3 seconds worth of penalties. But like I said, I want to say congratulations to the Colatore man. He's done a magnificent race. On his debut race, on his first ever race, first ever win of the Invictus Racing League F3 League. So well done. Congratulations to Coleman for winning the Canadian Grand Prix. Brilliant stuff. Snoop Dogg has finished in second, and the Willow will try and finish in third. But we'll have to wait and see what happens here. Can Tej try and close in on there? But Mike would have it. Probably. Bougi's got another penalty. Mike moves up to third. He's in the podium stuff. What a race. What a drive from Mike. Brilliant stuff. Bougie, where is he? He's finished in 5th, but Captain Steve moves up to 5th. Bougie moves up, down, everywhere. Drops down to 6th. F1 Richard, where is he going to be? Bougie finishes. F1 Richard finishes there. Tej finishes in 8th. Froshistan, after his recovery from the last place earlier on in the race, finishes in 9th place. So the championship leader at the moment here, he'll be one to forget about this Canadian Grand Prix as quickly as so. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens here. I'm not sure what happened between Dan on that one when he went all the way back, so he had to make 3 pit stops to try and get back into the top 10. But well done to Coleman, brilliant drive from him. Well done to Snoop Dogg, and I'm going to say congratulations to Mike. That is a great drive from him to get into the podium stuff, and that's what I need to see from Mike. That's a great drive from him, so brilliant drive, absolutely. Here are your Canadian Grand Prix race classification for the Invictus Racing League F3 League. Coleman on his first ever race in 1st. Snoop Dogg is in 2nd. Mike is in 3rd. Willow is in 4th. Captain Stiff is in 5th. Bougie would have a DSQ because of his 15 seconds worth of penalties. F1 Richards in 7th. Tej is in 8th. Froshistan is in 9th. Brixie is in 10th. Stevens 11th. Notorious would have a DSQ as well because he's got 18 seconds. Steele is 13th. Reynolds is in 14th. Nitrogas 15th. D-Boy down 16th. White equals 17th. And I'm just going to quickly do the race director quickly. So Notorious has left the session. So yeah. So yeah, I'm just going to invite, if they're still here, I'm going to invite Mike. Hopefully they will be there to do the commentary stuff. Bear with me a sec, guys. You're alright, mate. I'm just trying to invite. Okay, mate. No worries. Cool. So yeah, just waiting for Coleman and for Snoop Dogg to join the party on that one. Um, so just waiting for Coleman and for the Snoop Dogg. Yeah, it was good to commentate and stuff. The first lot of the race was just absolutely manic stuff, so be good stuff to see what happens next. But um, oh, you just joined Snoop. I am trying to invite Colour.
I think you'll have to invent a new nick for me. Something like Penalty King or.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to call you that from now on, mate. You've done well, to be fair. Just still waiting for Colour, man. Sorry, guys. I think he's just celebrated too early and he's just left the session and just having his celebration drink after. So yeah, we're just trying to see what happens here. Um, I think Coleman should stay, but obviously because it's his first race, I don't think he'd been told on that one. But hopefully he does next time. But I'm gonna have to carry on and see what happens. But I'm sure Coleman tonight would have had a fantastic race. I would have liked to hear what his thoughts were tonight. But oh,
Oh, he joined.
speak. He's just joined. Right. For you guys, can you make sure you got your loud voices to be shared on the party
Yeah, I got that.
settings? So I'll just make sure that you guys are all okay with. I was just about to say your points there, Colo, so you just got there in the nick of time there, mate. So I'm just waiting for the guys to make themselves confirmed. So what I'll do, I'll talk while they're setting them up. Just normally I'll talk to them about their race performance at Canada. And then I'll talk to them about next week's race, which is at the home of the British Grand Prix, which is Silverstone. So I'll be talking to Coleman first, then Snoop Dogg, and then Mike, the penalty king, as we said earlier. So, Coleman, how you doing?
I'm alright, thanks. A bit better after that result. I didn't think I'd be on top step on the first race, but I'm happy about that.
You did a cracking race, to be fair, mate, and that is one of your best drives. I know it's your first race, but that's got to be your best ever drive you've ever raced in an online league racing before, surely. Would you
Yeah,
say?
I didn't really have much practice for this race, but I've seen that I had really good pace on the super softs at the start, and I've got to keep up with who it was, I forgot his name, the Haas driver, and
The
I don't know
Willow.
what he did. Yeah, Willow. He went on the two stop, which is a bit strange. I don't know what happened there, but I just kept the pace and seemed that I was fastest driver on the grid.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know if there's been something going on with the pit crews or what, because I was seeing some weird tactics going on with the strategy stuff. So I don't know if it was just a mistake or there's a glitch or something. You know what I mean? Or I don't know. I can't say. They'll have to tell me what happened after. But did you at any point thought that the Willow would have got you a few times? Which you two had a ding dong battle. You would agree.
Yeah, at the start I knew I had the pace over him because I was kept with him on the harder tires, and I had a few little digs down into corners, but he just didn't leave any space, and I had to cut some few corners, but I gave the position back, and in the end I got into some corners, and I'm glad that I overtook him in time before he pit and he didn't hold me up too much.
Oh, okay. Okay. But like I said, from what I've watched anyway, you two were like having a ding dong battle and respectful driving. I've seen on one of the cases where
Mm.
you missed the corner, shall we say, and you gave the position back, and it's just like you
Yeah.
let respectful drivers. So that's what we like to see at Invictus Racing League. And are you enjoying it in your first race tonight on that one?
Yeah. Well, what is better first race than that. Like, what can I say? It's first position, 25 points out of my first race. I can't be more happy about that.
It's normally 50. Different points in Invictus. It's like
Oh, fair
15.
enough.
So it's like 15, 12, 10, 8, 7,
Oh,
6.
okay.
It's except or 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think it is. I can't remember, but that's going to be a massive boost now. Will it be a
Yeah.
second win next week in 2 races?
Oh,
Is that too
I
much?
don't know. I don't know how fast everyone is out of Britain, but hopefully I can get on the podium. But I'll obviously be looking for a win.
Oh, fair dues, fair dues. And like I said, I can't say from other league stuff, but from what I've seen from the other leagues that you did, you was unlucky. But tonight it feels like it's a relieved man, shall we say, tonight. So off your
Yeah.
first ever win. I just got a comment from Stephen. Good evening to you, mate. He says, Carlo, you sure let me past on the last lap, lol.
No, I'm sorry.
He said he's sorry, Steve, so I wouldn't be surprised if we have a drinks after to sort it out after. But like I said, if you can hold again, well done for tonight's race. You did a magnificent drive, and that will be your best ever start of a league race and stuff. But
Yeah, I think
um,
so.
would you mind holding on for a few more minutes to talk about Silverstone? Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine. So.
Nice one, thank you. What was I going to say? Snoop Dogg, Marky, how you doing?
Amen, sister.
How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Finally getting the results
That's what you
after
need.
the last two horror show of races. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, mate. You've had some. I will say you had 2 DNFs, zeros, and a 10th, which is third. Now you got a second tonight. Could we see a win this season, or is that too much to ask?
Um. Well, I'm going to go for it. Silverstone's my favourite track, and I need to get back in this points race because I had a shocker of first couple of races. Pit crew didn't work in one of them, DNF in another. So hopefully this is a bit of a bounce back for us.
Yeah. I mean, this is going to be one of your best drives. Don't you agree? This race this season, you would say.
Yeah, it's up there. It's not my best because I got a few penalties and stuff. But yeah, Silverstone, we're going for it.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. You've heard it, ladies and gentlemen. Snoop Dogg, Marky, he's trying to wrap his way to first on that one. So we have to wait and see if he can try and get first on that one at Silverstone. But did you at any point was worried about the penalties, depending on where you was going to finish tonight?
Yeah, I was. Literally, I changed my wing the wrong direction in the first pit stop. So I usually run a bit of a higher wing for the first, but I went down 2 clicks, so basically I understeered over the chicane
Oh,
a few
okay.
times. I was a little bit worried about the gap, but that safety car was golden for me because I just dialed everything back, coasted, tried to keep the
Yeah.
gap to Colo, and then just went for it.
Yeah, I think what happened was between Brennan's and Steele. I think it was Steele just completely lost the car. Well, not saying completely lost it. I do apologise, but um, it looked like he would have had well, Brennan's and Steele were close together as such. Well, Steele tried to get out. Brennan's already lost his car, and I think Steele could not get out of the way, and something happened. I don't know. I might be wrong, but they were close. But we'll have to investigate that through the steward stuff, or whatever happened later on during the race itself. But yeah. Again, well, you did a fantastic drive tonight, Snoop. So that's just going to be one of your, like I said, not the best races that you've seen, but it's one top up there. So hopefully you'll get that momentum now. Do you think that's a catalyst now to carry on?
Yeah, definitely. The bit that threw me off was the wet quali. So I went for my usual race setup. But it's interesting that my pace was there or thereabouts with Colo. So I tried to do everything I could. I pitted when he pitted. I just ran out of laps really. But yeah, I struggled to get that gap down. But it's good that the Colo who won, runs very similar paces. So let's see what happens in the next race.
When you said earlier that you had your pit, the wings that was 2 clicks down, you was understeering. Did you think if it was spot on, do you think you could have gone a little bit closer to Colo, or do you think that would be a bit too much? Would you
Yeah,
say?
I mean, if I didn't, if I had the wing that I wanted in the second stint, we're only talking like tenths, not like seconds. I mean, I had about an 8 or 9 second gap, and I don't know what he was doing with fuel or ERS or anything like that. But every time I went for it, I would claw back a tenth maybe, so maybe 2 tenths. But yeah, it's just a shame that in that first stint he sort of got away, and I got sort of held up in a few battles. If
Yeah,
it was on, if we pitted at the same time and racing from the beginning, then it could have been quite a good ending, I think.
yeah, yeah. But don't get me wrong, mate. I would, if it, with second place, that's just a good result. To be fair, of tonight's race, because Canada's one of those tracks where you just, with penalties galore, you just don't know what to expect, especially by the World Champions as well. But it's just insane stuff. But again, well done for getting second place. Brilliant drive from you as always, mate. And hopefully this will be a catalyst of the season ahead. Would you mind staying for a few more minutes to talk about Silverstone?
Yeah, sure.
Nice one. Right, as I was talking about penalties at Canada, this guy is the penalty, well, the unpenalty king, shall we say. Doesn't get any penalties at all. Every time in his race, he's only had at most 2 warnings. So that's a great achievement for Mike. So, well, hello, Mike. How you doing?
Good, really good.
I, are you absolutely delighted to get the podium stuff tonight?
Oh yeah.
Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. Did
After,
you?
after the qualifying, oh yeah.
Oh, that's going to be one of your best ever drives, would you say?
Maybe in the top 5.
Maybe in the top 5. Or especially with no penalties as well, considering what everyone
Oh,
else was doing as well.
that's kind of standard for me.
Yeah, but we have to wait and see how it goes. Stephen, as I was saying, with Coleman earlier, he says, ruined my point streak, lol. Only joking, Cola, well done. And he just says, Stephen says, I've never even got a warning, so I'm pleased. So, okay, we'll give you 2 Penalty King trophies later on this season to see who's get the less penalties throughout the rest of the season. We'll have to wait and see how it goes. But was you had some good battles, to be fair, Mike. Did you at any point was worried that you wasn't going to get third, or was you just try and see how it goes throughout the race tonight?
Honestly, the first stint was a bit mixed because I got stuck behind Richard,
Yeah.
and I thought maybe sixth or fifth is the max I can do.
Oh, okay.
Mm, and I was a bit worried about Tej at first, but then I saw he's going for the two stops, so I thought, okay, he's gone.
Yeah. He was just like gone.
And quite a few surprised me with the two stop,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah. It's like Coleman said earlier, and the 2 stop. Some people go for the 2 stop thinking it might be quicker to try and do the undercut, but the 1 stop. It depends on how you can manage your tyres. If you can do it well, then you've got ease with that anyway. So fair play.
I got really lucky with the tire wear tonight.
Oh, okay. Was you at the at the brink of the edge, shall we say, of the tyre wear? Oh,
I was quite okay.
oh,
I
okay.
was quite okay compared to yesterday when I had to pit on lap 14 and go to the end with the ultras.
Oh, okay.
It was, yeah, yesterday was a nightmare, but today really great.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. But like I said, this I saw a few battles that you had this tonight. Which one would you say your best ever battle you had tonight?
Maybe with Richard, yeah.
Would Like I said, would you have closed in on Snoop Dogg if you didn't get caught up behind F1 Richard, or do you think it would have been a different story?
I didn't really check gaps yet, the final gaps, so I don't know.
Okay, no worries, no worries. I was just seeing. I
But I knew the Willow. He went for the hypers. And I knew I can't catch him on the track. And I was asking Jeff all the time to know his penalties.
yeah,
And at the last time I was inquiring, he told me he has 9 seconds. and I was 8.8 behind. So I was giving my all to stay in the 9 second window.
Yeah.
But I think he got another three on the I think on the last lap or something like that, because the last two laps I didn't check how many penalties got.
Yeah.
So him, but I think I was still in the 9 second window what I wanted.
Yeah.
So I was so happy when I crossed the line and it said P3.
Yeah. I was just like, will it hold on? Will the Willow hold on? But no, Mike, you just picked into third place with the podium stuff, and I thought that's fair play to you, mate. That was been a great drive from you tonight. And
Obviously, I'd rather do it on the track, but you don't
yeah,
know even like that.
yeah, you don't want it to decide based on penalties, but it's nice that you get a winning side, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
and that's why we have to call you the penalty king now. Well, the unpenalty king, shall we say, or whatever. I'm just going to call you the civilian legend on that one every time on the stream. So, um,
Cheers, Mark.
but yeah, congratulations on getting third, Mike. Would you mind staying for a few more minutes to talk about
Of course, no problem.
Silverstone?
Sure.
Brilliant. I couldn't say it because you were saying it at the same time. Um, right. The guys, I spoke to the guys about their performance in the Canadian Grand Prix. Now I'm going to say two questions to them about the Silverstone track next week at the race 6. So I'm just going to say what are their thoughts of the track and what are their expectations next week. So Coleman, for Silverstone, what are your thoughts of the track? As you said earlier, sorry, but I'm going to repeat it again. But also, what are your thoughts of next week?
The track is just, in my opinion, the best track on the calendar. It has everything: straights, fast corners, slow corners. Everywhere has a place to overtake, except for Maggots and Beckett's. Obviously, that's it's to be a wonder kid to attempt to overtake in there. And hopefully, my pace is good there. I haven't really practiced at all, but hopefully, I can get on the podium again. Maybe
Yeah.
another first place would be nice.
Yeah, hopefully, Stu. Hopefully. But like I say, if you can get into the podium or try and get another win, that's like 2 wins on the bounce in 2 races. You'll be laughing yourself, won't you, with 2 more
Yeah,
celebrations.
yeah,
Um,
definitely.
but yeah, I wish you all the best of luck this season, and what a great start for yourself, Colin, man. So well done for tonight. Um,
Thank you.
so Snoop Dogg, 2 questions. What are your thoughts of the track of Silverstone, and what are your expectations for next week?
Yeah, basically the same as your man just said there. You know, Silverstone's probably one of the best tracks. Um, you know, it's just like it's up there with Japan. Loads of fast corners. I'm looking forward to it. If we qualify in the top four, then yeah, it's game on. Really, I
Oh,
need some points.
yeah, points mean prices. That's what we always say. Back in the days of the game show hosts on that one. So, but yeah. So, like I said, I hope you do well next week, Snoop. But this is going to be a massive boost for you to try and get some decent points in for the rest of the season. Not just next week, but the rest of the season as well.
Cheers,
Well done for getting second, mate, and I wish you all the very best for the rest of the season.
cheers, man.
Mike, last 2 questions. What are your thoughts of
Mm.
Silverstone and what are your expectations for next week?
Amazing track. I really love it. Like Snoop said, fast corners. Gotta love that. The layout is great, and I usually do good there, so I'm confident of
You,
a top six result.
okay, okay. You might do it. You might do well. You never know. But like I said, for your top 6, if you can get into the top 3 again, but with the by the penalty king of the civilian legend of yourself on that one, we'll have to wait and see if you can try and master it again. Um, but yeah, fantastic drive from you, Mike. And I wish you all the very best of
Cheers,
luck.
smoke.
Wish
Cheers,
you
smoke.
wish you all the best of luck for the rest of the season. I hope you do well, whatever happens. Whether it's another podium, win, who knows? Who knows?
Who knows?
But you can stay if you want, Mike, or you can leave, as what the others have
Oh,
done.
of course I'll stay. I'll stay with you, mate. No.
Ah, okay, no worries, no worries. I've spoken to the guys. I'd like to thank Colorman, Snoop Dogg, Marky, and Mike, the civilian legend, aka the Penalty King, aka I don't even know what I'm saying next with either nicknames and stuff. Um, but yeah, just try and do everything you can. And my final thoughts for the race. What a race for the debutant of Coleman. On his first ever race of the Invictus Racing League F3 League, he has just won the Canadian Grand Prix on the first attempt of the race. So he's done a magnificent job, and hopefully that'll be a new bounce back to try and shoot himself right up to the top of the, well, try and get into at least the top half of the Drivers' Championship. Um, Against Snoop Dogg and Mike for brilliant drives. The penalty king who's just holding on, well, just hold on to get nicked ahead of getting third for the podium. So he did a fantastic drive of Mike. Like I said, a few drivers who've got DSQs already, so because they've had 15 seconds or more. So
Oh,
yeah, so they'll need to have a look at. I think it's Bougie and Notorious who have had DSQs based on the 15 seconds. I think I might be wrong, um, but yeah, the admin guys will have a look at anyway to see if I'm spot on or not. But I'm usually rubbish at that anyway with the predictions or whatever's happened. But like I say, I'd just like to say a big thank you to everyone that's joined the session. Oh, Stephen. Stephen did say about Silverstone. He says one stop next week for sure. You've got to be at the top half. One stop is possible because I did a medium and a soft tyre. Do mediums to probably to lap. I think it's lap 16. I think it's a 26 lap race. I might be wrong, but 26.
26, yeah. I think it's 26, yeah.
Okay, so I did mediums up to like lap 16, and then 10 laps on the softs to the end. So that, yeah, definitely a one stop there, Stephen. So you might be right there. And that's my first ever win in the no assists last season. My first and only win in the no assists ever. I'll never forget that. But like I said, a big massive thank you to Stephen who's just joining the stream. I'd like to thank you everyone that's joined the session. I'd like to thank the guys who just joined from the podium stuff. And always remember, always remember, stay classy. Right, see you later, guys. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you next week at the glorious race of Silverstone, the home of the British Grand Prix. Take care of yourselves. Cheers for that, Stephen. Take care of yourselves. See you later. Bye bye.